Hello, James Over channel. It's been a while. Let's pretend it's not been a while. My other channel requested a lot of my time because it started to do quite well over lockdown. So we're going to crack back into the gaming videos on this channel. If you're here and you want a quick update, I'm not gonna keep you going too long in these intros because I hate long intros. But yes, we've got more Pokemon content, we've got more Sims content, more general gaming content. It's all planned for the near future. And it starts today with Ghost of Tsushima in The Sims 4. I've just finished Ghost of Tsushima. Yes, I was a little bit late to the party on it, but I had other games to play, and I do wish I'd played this one sooner. What a game, what a story, what a world. And we are going to create the Ghost of Tsushima characters, the ones that I feel are the most important within The Sims 4. Base game. Not base game, DLC. When I say base game, I usually mean I've not got my mods on. I want to make sure that you don't have to download a load of mods for this series. We might change the series eventually and do like a mod in the Sims 4 series. I'll probably come up with a better name and we'll do them true to life. But you guys do seem to enjoy when I just do all the DLC that I've currently got, which I think is everything. I've not played Sims in quite a while. But you seem to enjoy when I just go with that and we make the characters. Ghost of Tsushima, let's go. So, let's start with an easy question. We're going to do the story and see how close we get to Jin. We're actually going to see if we can start with Yuna, because I think the story might go more towards Yuna if we can get some of the Klepto perks, things like that. So, Yuna's an adult. Next question. Let's try and find some questions that fit. The internet didn't exist. The fridge is broken. What do I do? I'd fix it myself. Yuna's that kind of person. She's the best part of her opinion is convincing others to share it. I think that's quite Yuna. She's quite the motivator, manipulator, but I do like her. It's lights, camera, action, obviously. What do I like to do outside? None of those. She doesn't fish. I don't think. There is a lot of fishing. No, maybe she did. Was she one of the ones that went fishing? There was a lot of talks of fishing in this game. I just can't seem to remember the conversations with Yuna. Maybe. I mean, she's going to avoid the plants outside because Jin's been messing with that poison. There we go. This is the question I wanted. There's something I want, but I can't afford. What do I do? Steal it. That should get us the Klepto trait, which is what I want for Yuna. I don't think children are on her agenda. Her brother was her main deal. Bugs, critters, and all that. We'll go for their fascinating. Ah, we've got another Klepto style one, which is perfect. How do I get by in life? I borrow things. I found a worthy cause to support. How should I help? Be the change I want to see. Yuna is that. She is very much the change, and she influences Jin to change too. How do I get co-workers to listen to me? Excite them with grand ideas. Let's have a look at these. Oh, we've got the evil one. We've got the evil one. I don't like that. We're going to go with it just because we can. Yuna was the one that we were going to do the story on because I do like trying to get a story sim in there. We at least got the Klepto thing in. She's an activist, apparently. Mischief skill, handiness skill, starting funds, standard. What is Yuna's full name? That is a good question. Do we ever get it? Do you know what? We're just going to call her Yuna Sosho because I remember I'm a nerd, right? Just clarifying that one. But I remember reading somewhere that the Sosho, was it the Sosho or the Sushu clan, was actually the real one that the Sakai family was based off of. So even though we've got the Sakais in there, and it technically means you were related if it's based off the same clan, Sosho is the real world counterpart from back in the 13th century. So even though I can't find Yuna's surname, we're going to give her the original Sakai name. Bit weird, but this way I can get a little bit of nerd trivia in there, so we'll go with it. Okay, so I think it's going to be a lot. This is the worrying thing I've got with the outfits and the hair and things like that. So Yuna's got black hair, but I think it might be a hat hair job, really, where we can get it swept back because she wears a headband a lot. I mean, the headband's going to be overly used in this, I'm just saying. I mean, I hope they've got one. I've never really had to look for one before. Oh my Christ, I have not played this game in a while. Why is there not just a simple... It'll be under accessories, won't it? It'll be... Unless I'm being properly a smooth brain and there's headband... Yeah, there's headbands in here. Right. There'll be people who play The Sims all the time screaming at me now. Is that as close as we're getting? You can't even change the colour. Do you remember when Sims 3 had colour palettes? Do you remember that? I do. Sims 5's got to be around the corner, surely. Colour palettes. Oh. Oh. I mean, that's the right style of headband. But it's not the right style of hair. I'm probably going to use that hairstyle for the guys more, to be honest. Because we don't have a lot of variance with the headbands. from what I can see. Oh, that's annoying. Maybe I can do kind of her hairstyle without the headband, even though the headband is absolutely badass. Oh, okay. Okay. That's probably close. As close as I can see now. Nope, that one's even better. Okay, we've got options. We're going to scrap the headband off for now and go with that hairstyle. Have they actually got a headband and accessories? Probably not. No, they do not. Okay, so I'm going to try and mold the face as the best I can. If I get any of the race presets wrong or whatever, you know I'm not trying to do this on purpose. I'm not very good at creating faces. He says who's got a series on creating characters in The Sims. Una, all the photos I can find of Una, she's got her mouth slightly open. I wonder if they've actually got lip styles without mods now on The Sims. They don't have teeth styles or anything, do they? Unfortunately. I don't think so. She has actually got quite a lot of upper eyelid on show in a lot of these photos. I mean, that sounded like she was in the 1940s and showing ankle, the way I phrased that. But you get what I mean. Oh god, that's bug-eyed. Don't do that. Her eyes are green, brown, so they're darker. Her skin tone's difficult because they've got a lot of lights that have lit her up really well in a lot of these photos. Right, that nose is not her at all. Why am I struggling with her nose so much? Let's fix the eyebrows and maybe everything will come together, he says. She doesn't have that much of a space between a nose and a mouth. Get into detailed edit mode a little bit more. I've got a new laptop as well, by the way, which is why I can actually use a bit more processing power for The Sims, because not that The Sims 4 needs it, but it means my fans don't work in overtime this time at least. Still not happy with those eyes. Those eyes I'll work off of. It's kind of hard to get her in proportion with, because her head is just massive. I can't seem to make her head any smaller. Let's do the makeup to hide all sins of my sim making on without mods. Her lips are red, but they're not lipstick red. But I can't get natural red to be red enough. Not enough red. Get some blush on there. She does have some natural blush. Possibly charcoals from back then, if it is makeup. Okay, that's probably about as good as I'm going to get with the face without throwing this laptop through the window. Outfits, right, so let me get an actual photo of a full outfit out. She's got that red number on. I don't remember what the official names for them are, but you can see it on the screen. Am I going to have to go for the pirate outfit, which is kind of the go-to when you're struggling? Lack of 13th century Japanese designs. Sims 4, just saying. Why do you not have outfits that cater to my very specific needs right now? Is this in red? It's too clean for her. She's more action focused. I mean, it was close. Can we do a top and bottom combination? Maybe. Ooh. Red, please, red. Why is there no red? I mean, this is my front runner in brown at the minute. Do you know what? It's not the style, but we're going to have to take some creative license here and give her the kind of pirate get up, because they just don't have the style I want. It's very frustrating. Can we even get any badass accessories? She does wear gloves, sort of half gloves. Yeah, they'll do. Okay, that's Una done. Let's move on to Jin Sakai. So full adult, let's just hit randomize a couple of times. Help me if I'd actually chosen male preset. Cool. So let's turn him from a bro into a Jin. Okay, so his aspiration is gonna be... It's difficult because he was all about honor for a while, then he became the ghost. So it was kind of like, I'll tell you what, it's not really his aim to be popular, but he's all about saving people, friend of the world. He's trying to save Tsushima. So we're going to go friend of the world. I think active is a very good trait for him. Child of the islands, obviously, the Isle of Tsushima. And then we're going to go outgoing because he's the ghost. He's doing it to save everybody. So friend of the world, active, child of the islands, and outgoing. Let's make Jin. He's also got black hair. We want to kind of find one that fits him a little bit more. This is more difficult than I was expecting. Sort the facial hair out first before I make a final decision on the actual hair. Oh god, I hate custom facial hair. Standard facial hair. Let's see if hats can save us. Yeah, I mean, technically, it could be Jin Sakai under there. We'll go with that one. No, somehow I just don't think hats are cutting it. Why do they have to all be undercuts? They didn't do undercuts back then. Right, pretend that's not an undercut and we're kind of there. Ish. I don't think I show a lot of this detailed edit mode because it would just waste your time. and make this video really long. But if you would like to see me stream some of these, we can do that together. I'll launch up the old Twitch again. I'm actually quite happy with that. From the reference photos I'm going off, that's pretty close. Let's see if we can get any battle wear. We can. Yeah, I'm going to use that. We're going to go for that. We're going to make him a bit battle-weared. Then we're going to try and replicate his ghost armor. So the darker armor with the gold trim. Quite like in his pop vinyl. We've got his... I was annoyed this pop vinyl came damaged, so I'm going to have to keep an eye out for another one. But his ghost armor. Oh yeah, this is what I looked at for Una, but we didn't use it in the end. I think that might be the one, you know. We're not making him a Sith, and he's not really a knight. I mean, if we were going that way, we could have used very regal knight armor. Yeah, we're gonna go with this outfit. I like that. Tank him up a little bit more because he is a unit. Okay, Jin Sakai without the headband. I'm really annoyed at the lack of headbands in this game. Okay, Lord Shimmerer time. So we can go Elder. Randomise this sim up a little bit. Get rid of the fat. He's a very skinny man. What is going on with his body shape? Is it looking at me? We're just going to call him Lord. His first name is Lord. So I think his aspiration will be family. A successful lineage. But will he get that successful lineage? Self-assured is very Lord Shimmerer. I think the one I've got to go for, well, is proper. Absolutely proper. And you know what? Because we can't go for like discipline for the yoga and stuff for some reason. So we're gonna go with recycled discipline because it's got discipline in the title. That's the closest updo we're getting. There's too much hair there, but they don't have the tight little updo he has. He's not got fully greyed hair either, so we're gonna go with that. I could have sworn Base Sims has got it. Yes, they have got his style of facial hair as well. It's close. Thick eyebrows. Give him a bit more of a rounded head. He's not got such a square head. And yeah, I'm happy with that. I hate that the elders automatically go for the back because he's an elder, but let's be honest. He can still kick ass. I like this, but it's not very Lord Shimmerer. It is, but not in all the photos we see him in. We usually see him in that white and gold get up. You know what? He's actually quite Jedi. I'm going to go with that because obviously it's inaccurate, but it's close. Ish. Again, close-ish. What do you want me to do? I'm using DLC and I'm using Sims 4 assets. We haven't got the wonderful world of mods. Okay, that's Lord Shimmerer done. Right, now we're gonna make the baddie. I don't know why he'd be in the same household. Maybe we'll expel him if we actually play this at some point, which I'd like to do, because we'd probably move him into the mountains. We're gonna go for Khotan Khan, obviously the cause of all the wrongdoings. Fictionally a cousin of the actual Khan of the time, who did do the Mongol invasion. If you're interested, the game does deviate. The actual way the first Mongol invasion ended was a hurricane. The Mongols retreated one battle and got absolutely annihilated in a hurricane before the second invasion later on. Fun facts. So his is going to be, I guess, Public Enemy, because he's the baddie. Hot-headed, definitely. He's a cheat as well. They're dishonourable tactics that Jin has to lower himself to for the ghost, becoming the coolest character, obviously. He's a klepto as well, because he's stealing everything. And he's evil. He is evil. His tactics are evil. He says he wants peace, but he's a bit of a git. Is that as fat as I can make him? I'm going to make him fatter. Fatter. Is that as... I want to make an absolute unit, Sims. Fatter. Is that it? Fatter. Tell you what, let's deal with the face first. Oh god. Let's give him a bit of wear. Give him some evil eyeliner. Can you not just go buzz cut rather than complete skinhead? Ooh, we can actually give him a helmet. Yes, I know. I know that's a Centurion helmet. But let's pretend it's not. Because he does wear a helmet. Why is it red? I mean, that's annoying my colour scheme. We'll go for the black and gold one, even though it's sort of silver. Is that as fat as you can make them? Why can't you make an actual fat person, as in very obese? I'm not saying the actor is, by the way. I'm saying that their idea of obese is always big gut. It's not general spherical absolute unit. This is a nightmare. That one might have to do, you know. Whatever the hell that is. Oh, it's got a jetpack. It's not going to do, is it? Oh, it's the... it's Fets. You know what? Even though it's the wrong type of armor, we are going to give him that armor. He looks too happy to be the Khan, but that is the Khan. Okay, we're going to make one more human sim, and then I have to do my trusty mount, as always. So we're going to make Lady Masako now. Masako Adachi is her name. She's older now, she's got grandkids, so we will make her an elder even. She's all about revenge. She was about family, but there's not really a revenge aspiration, so do we go with family? Do you know what? There's a bit of a love story in this game with her, and I'm not going to ruin it for any of you that have not played it, but we're going to go with the soulmate aspiration. She is very hot-headed. She's also self-assured and very family-orientated. Actually, I want to go back to Khotan Khan and take away the klepto trait and give the mean instead, just to update that one. Okay, Lady Masako's got a very youthful face for her age. They all must have great diets. 13th century diet. You won't actually die from the diet, you'll die from a sword through you. Also, another fun fact, nerd fact. Back then, the samurais were mainly using bows. Bows were their weapons of choice. But to make the game more fun, they gave you the typical katana. Katanas were used later on, but they weren't the actual weapon of choice. It was more, a samurai back then was a master of a bow. Got really bored last night and started reading up after I finished the game. Okay, we're going to go with that hairstyle. The face is all wrong, though. We're going to try and replicate the lack of sleep. Bit of a wider mouth for her. I've really missed detailed edit mode actually working at speed. Okay, costume time. Costume, outfit even. That outfit's more like Hiroko, the mother character to Jin that you meet along the way. So is that. We're going to go with that one, actually. That's quite fitting. That's very fitting if you'd just got the armor on top of it, but obviously we've not got the armor on top of it, unfortunately. I've also put Masako, not Masako. You probably picked up on that and it annoyed you for part of this video, so apologies. Right, let's make our last one for this build. It's going to be the horse. I went with Nobu. Let's try and make my Nobu Sakai. My trusty mount is going to be Big Dog. Throwback to the Red Dead episode. We're going to go for a foxhound. Make it an absolute unit, as per. It's got to be able to carry everything. Nobu was black, so I'm going to try and make the colour variation. I don't just want a black dog, though. Want it to have the variants. I mean horse, obviously. This isn't a dog, it's a horse. Horse! When he summons it, sometimes he's just like, horse! Yeah. Big dog. Big dog. Bark. Pet clothing? Yes. Saddle. 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 Not an astronaut. That's quite saddly. That makes him a shark. Paint mode, let's make him a little bit more unique. Ooh, can I get the 2 triangles? That'd be really cool. Yes-ish, kinda. No, probably not. Plus they're upside down. I want to try and make them overlap a little bit more. Maybe make it a slightly different colour so you can see the difference. I can't do this. I think that's as good as you're getting, and it's pretty poor. That is Nobu. You can't even see it because of the saddle. Wonderful. That was time well spent. Okay, so that is the household for our Ghost of Tsushima playthrough. If there's any other games you want to see me make, any other TV shows, we've done Breaking Bad, we've done Red Dead, we've done loads. Well, we haven't done loads. I want to do more, but we are going to keep this going, do some more that I'm interested in making. If you'd like to see me ever use this family in certain types of playthroughs, get those suggestions in the comments. But make sure you're subscribing to this channel. It is my second channel, my gaming channel. I would like to make it a bigger channel. The bigger this channel becomes, the more it'll become a focus of my attentions as well. So I just enjoy posting on here. It's a laugh, it's chilled. But for more content, subscribe to the James Over channel, and I'll see you in the next one.